Aiden, give me a thumbs up.
We're seeing things improve, small improvements every day.
Can you hear me, Aiden? Thumbs up. Thumbs up, bud.
Hoping for a sign of life from your 19-year-old son. That's how the Schellings family spends their days.
The damage is great. The damage is significant.
When he was younger, Aiden Schellings was good enough at skateboarding to get a sponsorship. But recently, he had been concentrating on school at Bellevue College. He wanted to be a lawyer. But on April 28th, he went boarding at the skate park at Green Lake and did a trick he had done countless times before.
He was doing great. And then he just came down wrong.
Aiden was not wearing a helmet. Today at Harborview, a helmet protects his head from further injury.
Left side of his skull was removed so the brain could swell without causing any more damage.
Dad says Aiden could be in the hospital for more than a year. Doctors don't know how much he'll improve.
Right now we're in full operational mode. There's not a lot of room for tears, and there's certainly not a lot of room for, oh, what ifs.
Steve Schellings wants his son to serve as a warning to others about the importance of wearing a helmet. He's working with lawmakers trying to get mandatory helmet laws for anyone using public skate parks. And he's sharing Aiden's story and pictures with the skateboarding industry, where helmets are still seen as uncool.
The people that make the boards, the trucks, the wheels, all of that. And there's some fabulous companies out there behind this sport. And we just need to see a culture shift that really concentrates and focuses on safety.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Can you do it?
But while this family wants to prevent future injuries, their priority is getting Aiden better.
But I know you can do it. Yep.
Drew Mikkelsen, King 5 News.